Wi-Fi Pineapple. It sounds harmless, like a tropical fruit. But the Wi-Fi Pineapple is anything but sweet. This little device is a wireless auditing tool that can trick your phone or laptop into thinking it's a trusted Wi-Fi network. Once you connect, the person controlling the Pineapple can see almost everything you do online. In simple terms, it creates fake hotspots, intercepts your traffic, and lets hackers watch data flow in real time. Imagine sitting at a coffee shop, logging into your email, and unknowingly connecting to a Pineapple instead of the cafe Wi-Fi. Suddenly, your private logins are no longer private. Its strength is stealth and automation. It can copy the names of networks you've connected to before, making it incredibly convincing. But it's not perfect. Encryption like HTTPS still adds some protection, and skilled targets may spot suspicious behavior. Still, in the wrong hands, this gadget can be a silent stalker of your digital life. USB Rubber Ducky. It looks like an ordinary flash drive. Plug it in, and you expect files. Instead, the USB Rubber Ducky types commands faster than any human can. It pretends to be a keyboard, feeding keystrokes directly to the computer. What does that mean? A hacker can plug it in, and within seconds, it might create a hidden backdoor, steal files, or download malware, all without you noticing. Think of it like handing a stranger your keyboard and giving them 10 seconds to do anything they want. Its greatest strength is speed in disguise. Nobody suspects a simple USB stick, but it has one limitation. Physical access is required. Without plugging it in, it can't do anything. Still, in offices, schools, or airports, one careless moment is all it takes. LAN Turtle. This one is sneaky by design. The LAN Turtle plugs into a network through an Ethernet port and hides inside like a digital parasite. Once connected, it gives the attacker remote access, letting them monitor traffic, inject code, or even build a secret backdoor tunnel. Why does it matter? Because many offices still rely on wired networks that are considered safe. The LAN Turtle exploits that trust. Picture a cleaner plugging it into a wall port during their shift. Suddenly, that network isn't safe anymore. It excels at persistence. Once inside, it can sit quietly for days, even weeks, without being noticed. But its weakness is visibility. If someone physically inspects the port, they might spot the odd device hanging off the cable. Key grabber USB. Sometimes, the simplest ideas are the most dangerous. The key grabber is a hardware keylogger, a tiny device placed between your keyboard and computer. It records every keystroke you type, every password, every message, every note. The scary part? It doesn't need internet access. It just silently saves everything until the attacker retrieves it. Imagine a shared office computer, or even a public library terminal. Someone could slip one in, and no one would notice. Its biggest strength is invisibility. People rarely check the back of their computers, but it struggles with encrypted keyboards and wireless devices. Still, when it works, it's frighteningly effective. Bash Bunny. This one is a favorite among penetration testers. The Bash Bunny looks like a chunky USB stick, but inside, it's a full Linux computer. Plug it in, and it can pretend to be almost anything. A keyboard, a network card, even a storage device. What makes it special is flexibility. It can run complex payloads, copy files, create hidden users, or redirect internet traffic, all in a matter of seconds. Think of it as the Swiss Army knife of hacking gadgets. Its strength is automation and speed, but it's not subtle. It's bulkier than a normal USB, so if someone's paying attention, they might suspect it. Still, in a quick plug-and-play attack, it can be devastating. PromaxMark 3. This one targets access cards. The PromaxMark 3 is a radio frequency identification, RFID tool that can read, clone, and emulate badges. That includes office keycards, hotel room passes, or even some car fobs. In practice, a hacker can walk past someone, scan their badge through their pocket, and instantly have a clone. That means secure doors, gates, or offices may no longer be secure at all. Its strength is versatility. It works with many card types. But some modern systems use encrypted smart cards, which are harder to copy. Still, for outdated systems, PromaxMark is a skeleton key. Flipper 0. Here's the one you may have heard about. It looks like a cute Tamagotchi toy, but it's one of the most talked about hacking gadgets today. The Flipper 0 is a portable multi-tool for digital signals. It can copy RFID cards, emulate remote controls, read NFC tags, and even interact with wireless devices like garage doors. Why it matters is simple: convenience. A hacker doesn't need a whole toolkit, just one flipper in their pocket. Picture walking through an office and casually opening doors, unlocking gates, or messing with IoT devices. Its strength is accessibility. It's easy to use, even for beginners. But it's not all powerful. Encrypted modern systems can resist it, and it can't magically hack Wi-Fi passwords. Still, in the wrong hands, it's a chaos button. HackRF One. This gadget takes things into the radio spectrum. The HackRF One is a software-defined radio. That means it can transmit and receive signals across a wide frequency range. With it, hackers can intercept pagers, control unencrypted drones, replay car key fob signals, or even jam communications. Imagine the ability to listen in on planes, or trick a wireless alarm system into shutting off. Its strength is range and flexibility. It can mimic almost any wireless device, but it has a steep learning curve. Using it effectively requires knowledge of radio protocols, which makes it less plug-and-play. Still, for those who know how, it's an extremely powerful tool. Ghost USB cables, they look like normal charging cables. But inside is a tiny implant that can deliver payloads to a computer or even transmit data wirelessly, known as OMG cables. They can give attackers remote access once plugged in. The danger is obvious. We trust charging cables. We borrow them. We find them in meeting rooms and airports. If one happens to be malicious, plugging it in is like opening the door yourself. Their strength is disguise. They look completely ordinary. Their limitation is cost. They're not mass-produced, so they're rarer in real life. But for targeted attacks, they're perfect traps. RFIDLER. Like the PromaxMark, RFIDLER is a card-reading tool, but it's cheaper and more hobbyist-friendly. It can experiment with RFID tags, clone them, or brute force simple locks. Why it matters is because RFID is everywhere. Bus passes, gyms, building entry systems. A hacker with an RFIDLER can practice and test vulnerabilities without needing expensive gear. Its strength is accessibility, but its weakness is capability. It's not as advanced as the PromaxMark, and it can't handle high security systems. Still, for entry-level attacks, it's more than enough. Signal jammers. These gadgets don't steal data, they shut it down. Signal jammers block Wi-Fi, GPS, or cell phone signals within a radius, cutting communication. Imagine a thief using one to block a car's wireless alarm, or protesters cutting off drones by jamming their GPS. These are powerful, but also illegal in many countries for obvious reasons. They excel at disruption, but their limitation is bluntness. They block everyone, not just one target. That makes them noisy, noticeable, and not always practical. Lockpicks for tech. Not everything is digital. Hackers sometimes still rely on physical lockpicking sets, especially when targeting server rooms or data centers. A cheap pick set can open file cabinets with sensitive paperwork or lock networking closets. The strength here is timelessness. Locks haven't changed much in decades, but high security locks or alarms reduce their effectiveness. Still, when paired with digital gadgets, physical tools complete the picture. If you want to dive deeper into the hidden world of hacking, subscribe and stick around, because this was just the beginning.